Um, Hello guys. So market just opened. Um, I had a busy weekend, so I couldn't make a video, but I'm gonna make a video, you so you guys can understand the terms I use when I trade, and then also show you guys some simple strategies you can use for trading. So you don't really have to do anything deep, just something very simple like this. 9:30 a.m. high, AM low. We just took out AM low, right? We wait for a trade to take this out, but this is a fair value gap. We have to wait for price to invert it for us to take a trade, right? It's a bearish fair value gap. But as you can see, if we invert here and you're taking a buy here, your stop will be this swing low. Targeting here doesn't make sense. The risk to reward doesn't make sense, right? So you have to be patient and wait. If you get something like this now and you invert, now that makes sense to trade. You get it? So I'm bullish going into the day. Let's see. Though we do have an SMT with good SMTs. I'm gonna explain SMTs to you guys. Hmm. Sorry, just adding that to my notes. Pa-pam, 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 pa-pam. So taking London lows on NQ. Uh, I would be looking for a trade, but we don't even have an inversion for me to go for. So I want to say price do this, invert. So if I see something like this, I'll take that trade. Then look for buy for this. If not, then I'm not really interested. The only sales that are respecting this gap in 22 minutes. Um, okay, let me add. I will explain you weak opening gaps. Basically, everything I use to trade, I would explain them to you guys. NWOGs and dogs. I'll make a video explaining each one of them. These guys get what I'm saying. Then I would make videos also giving you a different strategy to use without, crazy market knowledge. But I would also advise you practice those with on a demo account before using real money because you will lose money. That's on. Okay. On YM we have 9:30 a.m. Oh, that's 9:29. Interesting. Look at this recovery from YM. Bought up and now we're selling everything. Crazy. So let's look at ES. So this is basically what London see. Retracement, taking London lows, where's Asia low. Then possibly create SMT, either London lows or Asia low. Then I'll look to take longs for the high of the day. Let's see. Gonna see if price is gonna reject from the hourly order block. So we okay, trend and liquidity. Let me just add what I need to explain to you guys in the notes. Liquidity. So basically trend and liquidity, we have multiple swing guys. Swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high. Usually we expect one candle to wipe them out. So right now we're waiting in 3 minutes on to see what price does. 9:45, 9:50, which is 3:45, 3:50. West African time. I'm not sure what price does. I'm not seeing anything crazy that can make me take this trade now. Because we need to close above here for me to know we're not using this bearish order block. So patient. We're gonna be patient. It's around the time I usually take a trade if I do get an opportunity. So let's see. As you can see, we've been respecting this hourly gap, this green box, multiple weeks. We could close above it. It's 3:45 now. Now look at the rejection. So let's see. Yeah, I like what I'm saying. Once we close above here with this order block, I could buy with my stop here and aim for here. Only 2 minutes, it's not looking good. That's why it's also important to check multiple time frames, right? Not just get fixated on one. Okay. Okay, we also have a 4 hour gap here. Nice close above. Bound to wait for a 2 minute candle close. Once we take this eye and come here, I will not take a trade. I'll wait. But like this, we're having a 3 swing lows, which is very, very nice. Okay, we're in. Now we're in a 5 minute gap. Let's see what happens. So I'd like to see us reject from here if we are truly bullish. Nice rejection so far. So let's see if this closes above it.
Somewhere here. I was aiming for this level.
Okay, it's not closing. I want to see. We could invert. Once we invert, then we could go here. Then I could look for another long setup. Okay, we still rejected. So let's wait and see. We could form a swing, we'll close above here, we'll move the stop here. Looking good so far. That's nice. Moving my stop. Okay. We traced into the 2 minute gap and now we're trying to close above here. So basically reduce risk. We went from risking 2.6 to now risking 7.40. So let's see. So even if we should get stopped out, right? We've already reduced our risk, which is a very good thing. Our drop is massive. But just so you guys really understand what fair value gaps are, right? See, we'll respect like this. If we're really bullish, we're going to respect these gaps, right? This one is the hourly. See, we respected, closed above this order block, retraced into it, look at the rejection, created another. I said, if we're truly bullish, we should reject from it, created an order block, closed above, you know, and then you adjust your stop because you have to reduce risk as you trade. But like it's reasonably reducing risk. If, for example, you had it done that, instead of just come and stop me full risk, right? Because there was no way for me to reduce it. But as soon as we did it, for me, now, pause if we're truly bullish, I want to see us respect this order block and keep going higher from it. If we do not, then obviously you're going to stop me out, and I'm fine with that. I want to see how this candle closes. If we should close above here, above this order block, I'll move my stop to break even. Let me even take something off. I'm gonna take one contract off. So now I'm risking nothing on this trade. No, I'm risking nothing on this trade, which is very good. Good. Slow grinder, but 9:30 a.m. high. Once we take that, I'm done for the day. I'm not really looking for anything else. We have 3 minutes till we form the next 4-hour candle. Again, we close above this order block. We closed above this order block. I'm gonna move my stop here. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I have to wait for the next candle. You have to wait for the next candle. Because technically we didn't close above it. But right now I'm protected, so even if I should get stopped out, I'm still making something. Not full profit, but making something, right? That's how you want to trade. Candle, 4 hour candle close in 2 minutes. So right now we're respecting, let me draw it out for you guys. We're respecting this gap. So do you see the way we closed above this? See the rejection of this candle? So what I want to say is this green, I want to say green candle close above here. Once we have that, for me, I'll feel my stop is secured here because we've been respecting it and I expect us to keep going higher. If we are truly bullish, right? So basically, if I'm bullish, okay, I'll draw it here. So we're just looking at this trade. If you're bullish, you want to see candle move like this, basically. You want to see something like that, which is what we have here, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low. If you're truly bullish, you want to see that. There are times where we could have price do something like this. So that's just price seeking liquidity and a retracement, then it's going to keep going higher. There are times where price does that. So you also have to anticipate that. That is why my stop is still here, because if for any instance price wants to take this lower before going higher on something like this, then I can move my stop here because we've already rated a few stops. You get? So we usually call that, okay, I might have to explain accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Manipulation and distribution. Which is basically the whole point of power of three, which I also have to explain to you guys. Okay, that does not look good. We're probably gonna get stopped now. Yeah, I think we got stopped. Yeah. But basically what I'm saying is, if for example we should come to invert here, that is stops being rated. So if we should close, now we've taken this, but we also took me alright, but we're respecting this order block here. So if we should do something like this, it's still a buy. So I'm still bullish, right? And I'm still waiting to see what happened. Okay, we have a 5 minute gap here. I'm gonna draw it out. If in 2 minutes we should invert it, then I'll wait because I would expect us to come, take this low out, come into this 4 hour gap here, come into this 4 hour gap, then we keep going higher. That's the extreme for me. If we want to go that low. So I like the rejection off of this, right? So I'm gonna wait. So me personally, I'm the kind of trader where I prefer reducing my risk. Usually now I could hold this trade there and just wait for it to hit my profit, but I'm not that kind of person. Psychologically, I can't handle that because I was in a ton of profit and then I just give everything. So I'd rather take partial than be scaling, you know. If I get stopped out, I'll wait for another trade and I can retake. Because you can have a scenario where price, for example, my stop is here, right? I'm still assuming full risk. Price could do something like this, stop me out, and then another opportunity to enter, right? But now I've gotten something off the market. I could just use the money I've made now to risk for the next trade, you know. So that's how I trade. So you could be different, but psychologically I can't do that. I'll be so mad. I still think we're gonna go higher. It's just from where. And then accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Let me just explain it quickly. So price does three things, right? And we call it power of three. Over time, I'll explain that. But to just put it in layman's terms, accumulation, you see the way price was stalling here, right? This price accumulating. I'm looking for longs, right? Price does what sells off. That's manipulation. So breakout traders, this is a trend line we broke out. People be selling for these lows, right? I'm expecting that, but I'm not trying to trade that. right? I'm looking forward for us to then. So it's basically manipulation. You're deceiving people, right? So price is deceiving you to sell. A lot of people sell, right? But me, I'm looking for buys. So I'm gonna wait to see if it gives me the opportunity. There are times where I could just sell and then those people make money, but obviously if you're bullish, you want to see this happen, then you want to see us close above. So we hadn't closed above here. Yeah, yeah. That's why I said I'm not taking a trade. We did this. We're still respecting it. As soon as we closed above here, I said, okay, I want to see what we do in the 2 minute. The 2 minute does what closes above, which was my trade entry here. And I put my stop here. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution usually looks like this. Dum, bum, 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 bum. If you're bullish, you want to see this. This is where you take your trade and then price keeps going higher. Then basically vice versa if you're bearish. So that was basically what we had here. So when you're bearish, right, you see how we created this. That's what I'm bullish, right? So obviously I'm not taking this trade. I'm just trying to explain to you guys how price work. We closed below what? This order block. Do you see this rejection? Touched it. Look at that rejection, right? Now, if this closes below, I want to see the next candle also come, touch, then keep going lower, right? Why? Because again, like I said, if you're bullish, you want to see swing high, swing high, swing high. If you're bearish, swing low, swing low. You want to see more swing lows as you go lower, basically. But that was a good trade, in my opinion. I liked it. So basically, once is 4:10 West African time, right, which is 10:10 EST Pacific time in New York. I will just wait for 10:30, which is 4:30 Nigerian time, to see if I get any setup for buys. But for me to get a buy now, is what I want to see. Something like this. All of these buyers, I want them trapped, right? So I want to take their stop. We come here, then I could look for buys to go here. So basically, this is what I want to see going into 10:30, 10:50. If I see this, I'll take the trade. If I don't, then no reason for me to trade. But again, that's trading for you because to some people, this is money going and they are trying to sell. But I've done this so many times and it's just so many times and it's not worth it. You just wait to see what you want to see. If you don't see that, there's no point in trading, to be honest. Just reserve your capital. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. So you could also be a trend line liquidity trader. I would show you how you can do that. So you basically wait. Once you see price forming swing, guys, you can draw it out, right? What you want to get is as soon as you have your first inversion, you can take a trade aiming for everything. So for example, it's just for yeah, we didn't really have an inversion. So I can't say I wouldn't say you should take this trade, yeah. But yeah, you did. As soon as you inverted, yeah, you can take a sell, aim for all of this. I also need to show you guys how to take partial. Okay, you see what happened here? We didn't, that's why I always wait for a close below. You see, we didn't close below this other block. What do we have? We came back. Let me just put a line out. We touched it, and what do we have? Rejection, rejection, rejection. Now that we close below here, you could take this trade because we close below this other block. And what do you have? Prices going lower. So you always have to wait for that close. You always have to. So that's what signals like a buy or sell. So this is nice. This is nice. What I do like though is we're creating multiple. Okay, I need to explain relative equal height and lows. We have, so once you have heights like this that are equal, we call them relative equal heights. Price usually goes for them a lot. So they're usually strong liquidity, strong draws on liquidity. Nvidia is up, Tesla is up, Meta is up, Apple is down finally. It's been neutral for many days. Okay, finally we have SMTs with yes, what's it 413, so I can't trade. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. If if we do get an inversion, yeah, I would paper trade it. I would not take it on my actual account. I'll take it on paper. Let me set another, because that's not what I'm looking for, but price could go off of that. Pom 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 pom. Anima, anima, anima. Mm, 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 mm. It's 4:15. So this is what I'm gonna see. Us coming to this gap here. Possibly this. This is a new wick opening gap. Then I want to buy the wick off of that. So we'll see if that happens. Why I said if we reject off of here, I could also still buy, but I'll not buy on my actual account because of this other block, right? You see the way we rejected here? We could come and we could be rejecting it again, which I'm okay buying. Do you see this candle? The way we came, this was what we just traded, and now this next hourly candle is dropping lower. So that's why if you want to buy at the low because you're buying the weak. I don't like buying. I can never buy somewhere here. It just doesn't make sense for me. So always want to buy at the lows. If you want to sell, you sell at the highs because it makes a lot of sense, right? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, BS is inverting. NQ is inverting too. Let's see how we close on the 2 minute. No, 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 no. Yep, this is very. It looks really good, but I don't know why. I'm gonna paper trade, Sha. Let's see. We'll see if it works out on paper. This is what I was expecting, but if we had come here, so let's see if we invert this. By inversion, what I mean is I want to see us close above the white box. So once we have a green candle close above that, that's an inversion, right? It shows we are disrespecting this, then I'll buy. If we did not close above, I have to wait in 2 minutes for the next candle close. Here, so on the other hand, closed above. So you see why you have to wait, right? You see how we're respecting it, and what do you see on the next candle? We're dropping lower. So that's why you have to wait. On the 1 minute, I think did we invert on even the 1 minute we did not invert, right? So just different signatures on how you should take a trade or not just bother taking a trade, right? Saves you a lot. If if we're truly bullish, though NQ now is looking wicked on ES. If we have a gray candle close above here, this is an order block. Once we have a green candle close above, that'll be a nice entry. That'll be something like, yeah, we just stop on this order block. You aim for this high. That's good money right there. That's good money. So I'm waiting for this 2 minute close. Let's see. If it should, I'm gonna buy. Paper trade, by the way, paper trade. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. One. Did not close above. I have to wait. So on the 1 minute, we did close above this candle, right? But this has to close above this white box. If not, I just can't take the trade. And I like what's happening right now. So let's see. We might have actually missed the trade, but that's fine. because it is going, and my stop would have to be here. So not nice, not nice. Okay, we're just gonna watch because I can't. I don't know where to put my stop. If I'm gonna put my stop here, it's too far. Let me see here. Doesn't really make sense to me, does it? 1.6 R. Mm, mm. Gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it. 2 minutes. You see? So we've got a minute left. We'll see how this candle closes. Mm, 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 mm. So you see how you can stay patient too, because some people would have seen this and be like, "Oh, let me buy so I don't miss it." And sometimes it's good, sometimes it wouldn't. So you just have to wait for what you're looking for. Okay. Uh, let's see. 2 minutes. Mm, this week, right, looks like us rejecting from this order block. Do you see? Let me draw it out again. So you have to look out for things like this too, because we closed above this white box. We came here, look at this rejection. Hence why you're saying this next candle do something like this. So what's gonna make me buy if I'm still looking for buys? If we respect this order block and this, let me draw it out, fair value gap here, and we close above this white candle, then I'll buy with my stop here if this respects this order block. So that's what I'm gonna wait for. We've inverted. So you see how price still close above this white box, but you have to look at other things too. Why are we rejecting like that on the 2 minute? Doesn't really add up, right? So you have to look at other things too. It's not just looking at one side. It's gonna help you avoid taking bad trades too. And a lot of times this is why I wait for 4:30, 4:45, 4:50. So we inverted this doesn't make sense to me anymore. Right now we're respecting this order block. You see the way okay, let me draw it out. I feel like I always have to draw this out. Let me or see the way we came here, we wicked, we touched it again. What do you have a green candle, right? Said if we're truly bullish on the sales to that yet, we closed. We didn't really close below 50%, but this is the other block we're rejecting off of. And you see this rejection. What do you have next? This. It's not coincidence. Don't make sense. You just have to wait and see what price is going. Um, so once we close above this high, it will make sense to take a trade. But I have to wait for it 2 minutes. Yes, I have to wait for it 2 minutes. Because that would mean we're closing above this. That's an order block, right? Then I'll put my stop here. So now I'm okay taking this trade. As long as we close above the on the 2 minutes, then my stop will be here. But if we do not close above this in 2 minutes, not interested. Not interested. But like I said, right? See, we've just been here. Look at ES for example. It's making lower lows. We are making lower lows, but we're not moving as fast as this. Look at the distance between this low and this, then look at this. right? So obviously you want to trade the stronger asset, but I don't trade ES, and I don't know why. I think the volume for because we in Nigeria we can't trade futures. I use it to analyze, but you can't trade it. You have to use CFDs. So the US 500, the volume there is too bad, too bad. So that's why I don't just bother trading it. So it's either I'm trading the Dow, I'm trading Nasdaq, what you guys know as US 100 or NAS 100. YM is just not good right now. Shit. Ooh, let me see. How did we close on it 2 minutes? We did close above. We actually did close above. On the 1 minute, we did not close above. On the 2 minutes, we closed above. That's interesting. Okay, I know what to do. Let's see how we reject from this. What gap is that, by the way? Four minutes to 4:30. This keeps going higher. This isn't. Why? Why? I just hope this makes sense, shall why I wait for specific times before I take any trade. Because imagine if I was in a buy as soon as we did this, I would have probably gotten stopped out. 'Cause my stop would have been. I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I could have put it here. Then I'd have moved my stop here, which may get stopped out. So better to wait. If you don't get anything, you're done for the day. No need to trade. For those of you that want to teach I'll make a video about the SHA. 9:30 a.m. I and AM low. Now we came all the way here, which to be honest is too low. Someone have said you should take. Today's the day you guys will not trade. AMI, AM low. We didn't even take AM low. We didn't take out AMI. We're just in the range on YM. Yes, AMI, AM low. Choppy price. So today's the day, for example, now you just don't trade, right? Look at this drop. Did we invert? Even if we had inverted, still did not make sense. So there's no point in you trading. So you don't just trade today, basically. You're done for the day. I think we're stuck between two PDRA. This order block. Let me write for this bullish order block and this bearish order block. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So once we go here, we reject, we come here, we reject, we go here. Let's see. If this should close below here, then I'll expect us to go here. Okay, it's 4:30. Let's see what we get. But still don't make sense. You can see NQ, right? Look at where NQ is. Look at ES. ES hasn't even gone down a bit. So if whatever broker you're using, your volume is better, and you want to buy on ES, you'll be making good money, right? If for bullish, what do you want to see? You want to see price respect every other block. Came into here, we respected what? This fair value gap. You draw it out to this volume imbalance, which I'll explain later. What do we have? Rejection, right? It close above what? Order block. What do we have? Look at the rejection from this order block. Then you have a what? A candle close above. You want to see if you're bullish. You want to see what? Rejection off of it. What do you have? With touch, look at this rejection. Now you can move your stop here because you have a swing low. So if you are taking a trade here, your stop now is here. So you're in profit. So if you should get stopped out, you're still making good money, right? Because if you're taking here, I'll assume your take profit is here, relatively quiet. So that would be a 1 to what R with stop here. So it's supposed to be a 1 to 2.7 R, but let's say your stop was here. That would have been a 1 to 1. So you would have made 1 R of what you had risked, which is not bad. Because now you have money now you can use to risk for another trade if you still want to take another trade. So you're not going to lose basically what you had before prior to the trading session, right? Bam 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 bam. So the Bears won because above here, below here, sorry. So let's see what we do. Let's see, let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. Bam 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 bam. Okay, 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 okay. I like what I'm saying. Now this is good. So let's see if we get to this new week opening up SMT with yes, then we could look for a buy. Okay. So now it's how we react from this. That's what I'm interested in. Because I want to buy the week off of this. So you see this already can do. Let me remove everything. We came into this gap, right? Now what I want to do is I want to buy this week. You see the way we had this week here. So I want to buy it off back into this range. Or possibly, yeah. That's what I want to do. So we'll see if that happens. We will see. Come and see. Who would a little done for me. Oh. I didn't want to see us form a 5 minute gap and invert on the 5. If we don't and we have an inversion here, I'll wait for 2 minutes to see if we invert. Yeah, then I'll be taking that. Wait, on the 5 minutes, we could be having a gap here. So for week, I want to see us invert this. So on the 5, I want to see, basically this is what I'm looking to see. Something like this. That's where I'll buy. A retracement for me to move my stop. Then, yes, this is what I'm looking for. If in 2 minutes we close somewhere, yeah. If we don't, they don't see us from another gap, then I'll buy the inversion, yeah, and aim for, yeah. But I'll take my pressure either at this high or yeah. Depends. But let's see if we get it. If we don't, I'm done trading for the day. So I like what we're doing right now, right? So if we should close somewhere here in 21 seconds, I'll just wait for a 5 minute inversion here, then I'll be buying it. We'll see if that's what happens. That was not the close I was looking for, if I'm being honest. Brouhaha. It's 4:40. So 10 minutes to macro, 5 minutes to the time while I start looking for a trade. BPR. I need to explain BPR to you guys. When is Nigeria playing with We're Spain today. Mali is winning Zambia. South Africa plays 6 p.m. Egypt by 9 Tuesday. Okay, we're doing something nice. You know what? I'll wait for this candle because I'll buy it. Paper trade. I'm not trading this live, by the way. I like what ES is doing. It's looking stronger. Build it. Bong. Nigeria plays Tanzania on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yes, 6:30. Okay, oh, I can't wait for the dun 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 dun. Mm 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 mm. Mm mm mm. Mm 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 mm. Okay, let's calculate risk because this math is not mathing for me right now. Makes no sense for me to take this trade. Except for going for Monday's eye, which might be a stretch, but not a bad stretch. Um, I have to wait. Let's see what happens in 26 seconds. On NQ, I like what's happening, right? But we have an order block and we have this fair value gap. Let me draw it out. So what do I want to see? Bearish. We're forming a 1 minute gap. So we trade into this gap. Yeah. So I want to see this. Basically, that's what make me take this trade. Yeah. Close above. That'll be my entry. As long as we don't have that, I'm not interested. Because then I can put my stop here. Because I can't put my stop here. So it's too much. But if we should trade into here, I can put my stop. Then expect the next 5 minute candle to close above here. That would be nice for me. If not, not interested. So basically that's what I'm saying. Let me draw this box out. Because I'll be on the 5 minutes. So V-shape recovery. God, so many things to explain. So we call this a V-shape recovery, right? Once price goes down and we start coming up. But I need an entry. Now price is doing what I want to see. Lovely. I need an entry. 445. So you see how price is clearing up at this specific time, right? So I need us to come here. By the time we reject and close above, that'll be sweet entry for me. If we don't do that, then well, no trade. I just have to stay without taking a trade then. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about on, let me change this to a bullish gap. Uh, 5 minute. So on the hourly, let me show you guys what I was trying to tell you. So you see how we're rejecting from this gap? That is what you want to trade, right? Just now, it's doing what I want to see. Now I'm looking for an entry. So once I get the entry I'm looking for, I want to buy this wick. So this high most likely, but if in case it doesn't get there, at least middle of the range, so somewhere here is also okay for me, right? That's why when I'm looking at my target, this would be my first target. This is like the extreme. This would be my first target. I'm not even there. If I should get what I'm looking for, I will take partial here, then wait to see if we get here, then possibly here. So you get it. So basically, the burst is doing what I want to see. Now it's waiting for an entry, and I need a good entry. If not, I can't take the trade. Ideally, if we had traded into this 2 minute gap, right, I would have taken this trade if, you know, in 4 minutes we close above here. But we still have this breakaway gap here, which for me is not ideal to take a trade. So I'd rather just watch. If it goes to my target without me, I'm fine. So that's another thing you should be ready for. Price going to your target without you. Because it's gonna happen a lot of times. And sometimes it will stop you out and also go to your target. I had that like twice last week. It's gonna happen to you. You just have to be ready. Right. So I like what's happening. So I want to see us most likely even come to this 1 minute one here. So once we do that, then I'll wait for a close above, then I'll take the trade. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Still not getting what I want. And we're having a 5 minute close in 45 seconds. So now this is good. If in 40 seconds we close with this white candle like this, all I need is a green candle. Once I have a 5 minute green candle above here, I will take the trade with my stop being there wherever that candle is, and my profit to be here. So in 17 seconds, I need it to close as an actual order block. If we close green, not what I want to see. So I like what's happening right now. Okay, that is good. We've traded into a 2 minute gap, which is also very good for my risk. Okay, okay, I like that. All I need is a close above now on the 5 minute. If it's not happening on the 5 minute, I'm interested. So that's all I need right now. A close above on the 5 minute, then I would happily take this trade. If that doesn't happen till 5:10, so 10 minutes past 5, I'm done trading for the day. Traded into the 2 minute. Now we've traded into the 1 minute. So a 5 minute close above, my stop will be here. So let me show you guys what that would look like. It's going down too much now. So the risk I was trying to reduce now is looking the same. So if it should do exactly what I'm saying I want to say though, I'd be expecting 2.6 hour, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all. So let's see if that happens. But Enki is weaker, which I don't like at all. So could also take into consideration the that's what I think and look at ES for example. We've got Mondays at 9:30 a.m. high, which I do think will take on ES. Yeah, I do think we'll take it on ES. Order block on the 4 hour on ES. You said, look at the rejection we're having. So I'm expecting us to hit this inversion on the 5 minute. We're respecting this 5 minute gap. So take this out, take this out. Once we close above here, I'll paper trade it. I'll not take it on my account. I'll just paper trade it. I don't like the fact that NQ is weaker. So if we should have any deep retracement, NQ will just drop. So in 2 minutes, let's see if we get a close above. Then we'll happily take the trade. But so far so good. It's doing what we want to see, right? So that's good. That's good. We did not get a close above, so I have to wait. Um, this is choppy. This is too choppy. Yeah, it's too choppy. I'll wait to see what we do, Shane, the next 5 minutes. Then I'll see if I'll take the trade. If not, I think I'm done for the day. Let's zoom in so you guys see what I'm showing. Then as for gold, right? Uh, I've been waiting to buy gold since. Let me go to the daily. Gold has not Okay, I was expecting gold to come here for me to buy. Did not. We close like this on a Friday. I'm like, okay, on a Monday, once we push into this weekly gap here, I'll be buying. Then what do I wake up to this morning? Let me just show you guys how it looks like on the 4 hour. Market opens and look at what gold did. Just kept going. So now I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. EU, same thing. We came into this weekly gap, which is nice. That's what I wanted, right? But we didn't even touch it. That was from Friday. Oh. So we didn't even tap. I thought we had tapped it, but this is the Friday candle. So I wanted us to do this basically on EU. This, then I would be entering. Yeah, this would be my entry. That's not what happened though. Just bought up, and now I have to watch and see if I get anything out at all. Okay, I like this 5 minute candle. The only thing I don't like how slow we've gotten. Like this, it's too. I wanted candles like this. So I could paper trade it if in 2 minutes we close above this, but I wouldn't call it high probability. I'll probably just take it for like the stream. But again, on paper, so it's not like you know. But again, that's what I think you should do too. You should trade on paper. So it helps you. And then over time, you can do what you want to do. Put on live risk. So if we should close above, let me calculate risk now. My stop can't come here. I could probably leave my stop here, expecting us to respect that other block for so to be like a 3 hour. Then first partial be 1 hour 1.6. It depends. I could take a partial yeah or yeah. Depends on what ES does, and full profit will be there if we should close above here. Now we're weakened, so I don't even like it. And we've got a minute to go. So this was the kind of count I was expecting us to print since, and it's now we decided to do it. So we've got a minute left. Let's see what happens. Pam 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 pam. And so yeah, still no trade for me. I'm gonna wait to see what we do in 10 minutes. If nothing happens, then I'm done trading for today. Oh my goodness. We've got 2 minutes left. I want to see how the candle closes. So nothing's happening, hence why I'm not doing anything now. PS is about to take out this eye. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. So I wanted us to reject from I wanted to buy this week into this range. You can see they already kind of just closed and well we did not move. So that's pretty much it for me. Like I'm not interested in anything. I'm not interested. We've been rejecting this gap in 5, 10, 15, 20. For about 20 minutes, we'll fail to even close above this gap. That's not the kind of trade you want to take, right? So I'm just gonna watch to see if ES was taking this eye out, which is good. And this eye you have right here was created here on NQ, and look at how far NQ is from it. So evidently ES is a lot stronger. So if you're looking for buys, you should be taking them here. So what I want to see is if in 10 minutes we also take out 930 MI. So I'll just wait to see if that happens in a couple minutes. If it does not, I'm done for it. I'll just go and do other things. Then I would make a video explaining some of the things I use. I'll be dropping them, each one, so you guys start understanding what I'm saying. See you move it, see you move. Don't. So we just closed above. You know what? I'm just I was gonna buy this, but I'm seeing ES is about to hit this that, so it doesn't really make sense for me to do that. I'm just gonna watch and see where NQ goes. I really wanted to come in, but I doubted to do that. So it took it what 20 minutes for it to close above here. Insane, insane. ES was that guy today. So let me set an alert here. So you see how you can be right about the market, right, but not be able to get a trade. Let's say I was planning on trading ES, for example. I would not have been able to take this trade except we came into this gap because I can't. Let me explain to you. If I should take the trade, yeah, according to how I trade, right, based on my own strategy, I buy this inversion and my stop loss below here. This target we've not yet hit will make it 1.5 hour. So I would have not been if we're taking here, that would have been 1 hour. So maybe I would have taken partials and moved to break even. But is it ideal for me? No. When I'm looking for a trade, I usually look for 2 hour. 1.5 hour is good, yes. But that's like that should be the bare minimum, not if I'm like stretching for so much and I'm getting 1.5 hour. Do you get? So ideally, what would I have wanted? Price to retrace into year, then an inversion, for example, then I'll buy there, move my stop here, and all of a sudden, now this stretch is like 1.8 hour. Now depends on when we close. If we close somewhere here, you know, you're looking at 2 hour, 3 hour. So basically, even if I was going to trade ES, which I don't, I still wouldn't have gotten into this trade, just being honest. But again, it's going to our target. And that happens, right? We called price well today. 1 hour order block, 4 hour FPG came, respected, kept going. Where we could have taken the trade, price did not just move at all, which is fine. It happens sometimes, right? I mean, it's 2 days to Christmas, right? With how many days? 3 days to Christmas, so you should expect low volume by next week, maybe a little more volume, then New Year's, no volume. Then like the week, no, not the week. When is New Year's? Let me check. So New Year's is on a Thursday. So Friday, nothing really happened, but the week after, yeah, basically. So from Monday to December 5th, expect crazy volatility because that week is packed with news. So not bad, not bad. So let's once we tag this out, yep, yes, 9:30 a.m. I tagged. That's nice. That's lovely. Monday's are the stretch. We'll see if it goes there, but I don't think I want to wait for to see if it goes there. But we've taken this 9:30 a.m. high out, so I'm fine with that. That's good. So lovely stream today. I'll make videos so you guys understand the concepts I used a lot better. Then yeah, so I would stream tomorrow and maybe Wednesday if depends on the volume when I wake up. If we do have good volume, I'll stream Wednesday. If not, I'll take a break because nothing will be happening until after Christmas. So till next week. So Tuesday I'll stream, Wednesday maybe. Depends on the volume. Right. If volume is good then yes. If not, till next week. Okay. Yes is actually going for Mondays. I don't know if I should wait and see if it's target. Let me set an alert. Thank you isn't even doing nothing. Crazy. But just to explain why I trade the way I trade, right? Once we have a closable, what do you see? Price coming to it. What do you have? A rejection, a closable. So if we're bullish, we want to see us close above here. As soon as we close, I want to see us respect. We're respecting, right? But it's just now it doesn't make sense to take a trade when the other asset is already at its highs. So that's why you have to be checking multiple charts. You can't just look at NQ and just trade NQ. Look at YM. YM is at its highs. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Okay stream today. Okay stream. Price wasn't so bad to be honest. We did get a win. Let me show um the execution. Hmm? So my settings doesn't loading up on trade view. Okay, finally. Um, okay. Um, execution mark. So we did get it by yeah. We're able to take partials here, then we got stopped out here. So this was the only trade we took today. But yeah, took partials, got stopped out, yeah. Apart from that, no trade really. Mondays I taken on NQ. On ES, sorry. Now do you see the way we're rejecting from it? We could keep going higher, but sometimes we can have like huge rejections off of this liquidity pool. Like I wouldn't be shocked if in 5 minutes we see price somewhere here. Because it has done all it needed to do. It's gonna try and scare people buying out. Because some people could just be buying holding for us, just keep going high. Because on the daily, this was just my target for today. For me, I was like, once we hit this side, then I'm done for the day, right? But some people could be aiming for a year, yeah. So price is gonna try and scare them out by dropping. But overall, that's fine. Price was choppy, then what happens at 10:45, 10:30, 10:45, everything starts making sense. And what do you have? Price going for its target. So it's time and price. You use time to trade. You don't just trade like that. Like for me, time is very essential. I have specific times where I do things. If not, I'm not interested. Okay, that's pretty much it. So thanks to the people on stream, right? I would be seeing you guys tomorrow. I would try if I'm not so busy today, I'll try and make a video to drop today so you guys get what I'm saying. All right? All right. Take care.